In today's video, I'm going to show you the really simple way that I made Harry, Hermione and Dumbledore's wands from Harry Potter. Each wand starts out the same way, by taking a piece of paper and tightly rolling it into a thin tube and taping in place. For Harry and Hermione's wands, I cut off the ends to make them the correct sizes. 11 inches for Harry, and 10 for Hermione. But for Dumbledore's wand I slotted 2 paper tubes together, as the Elder wand is much larger than the others. I secured it in place, and cut off the ends to make it the correct 15 inches, leaving me with the base of each of the 3 wands. Now let's focus on the detail for each one individually, starting with Harry's wand. It's probably the most simplistic and traditional design of the 3. Although it's fairly strong as it is, the first thing I needed to do was strengthen the wand even more and add the wooden texture using paper mache. For the paper mache, mix together 2 parts PVA glue and 1 part water before mixing thoroughly. Then using torn strips of newspaper, dip them in the glue, wipe off the excess, and layer up the newspaper to cover the entire wand. When you've done 2 base layers, a quarter of the way down, do an extra layer to create a slightly thicker area for the handle, and then build up the handle by roughly applying more newspaper to the bottom 3 or 4 inches to create a wooden texture. Using reference images to replicate it as closely as possible, with thicker bumps at the top and bottom. For Hermione's wand we start out the same way, using paper mache to create 2 base layers. Then I rolled up strips of newspaper to wrap them around the wand, creating a vine effect. Again using reference images, and glue-coated rolled up paper towels for an even smoother finish on the tiny details that branch off from the main vines. Leave to dry for 24 hours, and last but not least, we can start work on Dumbledore's wand. The Elder wand. This is the longest of the 3 wands, but as you can probably guess, it starts out the same way as the others. 2 layers of paper mache, then in equal intervals, working your way up the wand, wrap strips of newspaper around the circumference. And use paper towels to round it out, creating textured spheres up the length of the wand that gradually decrease in size the closer they get to the top. Then use a pencil to make some little indents, and repeat 5 more times, making sure to use reference images for accuracy, before lastly at the bottom of the wand using some more newspaper and paper towel to create a coned pommel at the end. And use a pencil to create dents and markings. Leave them all to dry for 24 hours until set. Spray them with primer. And for Hermione's wand, use a hot glue gun to create little leaves at the end of several of the vines. Then at last we can finally start to paint. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think or if you end up making these for yourself down in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, check out my models and props playlist for more projects and crafts just like this. Please like and subscribe to support the channel, it really would be greatly appreciated. Leave any suggestions for future models or prop videos you'd like to see in the future down in the comments. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.